Alright, we are ready to go. Okay, this is a video taken last night. Did some viewing of the moon. In real time, however, we were not at the telescope during the time of the video. So it was not until we actually got the video downloaded to the computer and took a look at it that we noticed back and forth. I'll take that back. 9 different videos. So there's 9 different clips of the same viewing session, basically. And in the viewing session, it wasn't, like I said, until we got everything to the computer and took a look at it that we saw some things in it. So
We're actually imaging the moon, and we wanted to catch these objects. So basically, we just left the telescope running and the camera running while we recorded, and we took 9 different clips. And now we're going to present these clips and show you what type of activity is going on around the moon.
the first video we're going to show you is not our video. This was a video clip pulled from YouTube. We'll try to put the actual link to it in the description so you can get to it yourself. But this is a clip from that video in which the person who posted it was actually trying to track birds. So he's a bird watcher. That's what he does. So this video that we're going to show first is that video so that you can look at how these birds moved in this particular video before we start showing you the clips that we have.
And how they're out of focus.
All right, so let's go ahead and show you the first clip. First, we want you to notice the moon itself, how he's not focused on the moon because he's focusing on the birds in the video. So take a look at that first. Now you're going to see where the birds go through the screen. Now, if you would have saw that black movement, that was the bird that went through the video that he was presenting. You can see that bird there. As you can see, it was kind of a I don't even, it wasn't a straight line, but it wasn't a, if you noticed the actual track of the bird itself, it was kind of funky. Now, we're going to show you the clips that we got last night. Again, this is unedited, anything. These are the straight videos that we took with our telescope and camera last night. All right, so here's the first one. First, notice how we are focused on the moon. So the moon is very clear and very close. This is a 10-inch telescope we're talking about also.
At the 17-second mark. Object. Let's see. You gotta remember where they were.
Just getting.
All right, bear with us a second here.
Oh no, it's the right video. Yeah. 17-second. Maybe at the bottom corner. Let's try 41 seconds.
All right. There we go.
Okay, so these objects are going to come in.
They're going to come in now.
41 seconds. Go.
Now, that was 3 distinct objects that just went across the screen. One thing that our daughter, when she first made mention of what this could have been, was the fact that birds typically fly in a V pattern. These are 3 objects that are not in that particular pattern. They're just flying together. They flew directly across the screen.
Look at it again. And there we go.
Now, you can decide for yourself if you think those were birds or not. We are just presenting what we saw. All right, so here's another one. Again, we are focused on the moon, so it is very clear. You can see craters in the moon. We're so focused on it. Okay, we're not going to make you sit through the whole video, so we're going to try to get as close as we can to the actual activity.
There we go, bottom corner.
All right, so we got to go back to the bottom.
Right here, bottom corner.
We can get that out the way. There it is.
Came through.
It went through very fast. Now,
Another one in 102.
here's another
Should
one
be
coming.
coming any second.
There's
There we
another
go.
one.
Right across.
Now, again, you decide what you think that might have been. We don't know. We're down here with you. So, while you're looking at this, you look at the different things that you're going to see go through, because they're not all going to look the same, which is something to keep in mind also.
Also, this all took place in an hour and 50 minutes.
Which was about, what, 7, 8 o'clock last night?
7:30 to 8:59.
Eastern time. Keep that in mind also.
Alright.
Alright, so on to the next video.
The 10-second mark.
Mhm.
We're gonna go. The 10-second mark. Two objects right there.
Alright, right towards the top.
Once again, two objects.
And again, look at the flight pattern. If you can stop this video, go back. Look at the very first video of the man who was tracking birds, and notice that that bird that he said he tracked did not go straight across the screen. Everything you've seen so far has gone in a straight flight pattern.
Yeah. 2:45 mark is the one that I figured was a bird. All right, here we go. This may be a bird. Right there.
That one did look like it might have had flutter to it. And also keep in mind the size that you're seeing. The perspective from where we are is this. We're focused way out into space at the moon. If we were looking at the birds, it would have been a different size than what you see here. When you look at some of these objects, they're going to be almost pinpoint. But however, that particular object did look like it might have been way closer than the other objects that appear to go through some of these shots.
There was supposed to be one at 3:44. See. No, didn't come through. Let's try 4:40.
All right, we're going to try through again.
4:40, and the object should be coming. It's not coming. Okay, let's try 5:07. Nope.
All right, so we're missing something here. No worries. There's more, trust me. Excuse me.
This video we had a problem with yesterday. Let's go to this video. There's quite a few of them supposed to be in this video.
All right, so here we go.
So let's go to 116. Should be coming across. Hopefully.
No, don't see that.
Make sure it's the right video. 6:24. Oh, wait a minute. No, this is the 5:33 video. So hold on. At 2:03, we should see quite a few objects coming through. Or not. Oh, wait a minute. 2:29. I don't know how I got these mixed up. Yeah, this video got mixed up. Let me try this one. Hold on. Here we go. 6:24. 116. Let's see if it comes through the screen.
That's all.
It can't go at the
All right,
top.
there it is. It goes through the bottom, not all the way at the bottom, but it's gonna go through the bottom.
Yeah, right
There it is
across.
right there.
Oh, wow, that was a good one.
Right.
That was a good one.
And notice again the size scale compared to what you just saw in the last clip. Notice the size scale of this object.
Right there.
Right. Notice the speed that these are going through these screens. We're talking about birds that aren't that far into space. If they were going, and how fast they actually fly, that thing is out.
If you look at the focal length you can't fit the moon in the entire field of view. So whatever that object was traveling extremely fast, and it has to be large as well for me to catch that. Let me go back. All right, let's look one more time. In this video clip, we caught 2, 4, 6, 8 objects in a 6-minute span. There's one coming again right now, right there. There's another. Right here, it's gonna come through. Bam.
Notice the flight patterns on all of these. They are going straight.
All right, there's another one coming at 217. I'm not sure where. Right there. Bam. That was a nice one. Let's look at that again. It's gonna come in. Go right across. Bam. And here's another one coming across right now, 225. Boom. Right at the top corner. Right here. Boom. And this one was a busy video. 254, there's another one coming across. Boom. Now
that one looked a little bit closer because of the size.
Right.
But again, that doesn't mean that just wasn't a larger object either.
But
the shadow itself kind of gives more credence that more than likely would have been a bird.
Yeah. Once again, we'll look at it again. Boom. That object was very close, so I would suspect that was a bird. 457. All right, there's one coming in at 457. Boom.
Notice how that was not as large as the one you just saw. So again, we're going to pinpoint size. That you can literally see the perspective is changing.
Wow. It's like a missile going across. Look at that again. 457 is going to come in the screen here. Wow.
And okay, something to keep in mind, because I did not when I was watching it the first time either. These are not, and this had to be pointed out to me, this is not a still video. These are frames per second. So this is a click, 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 click. So if you're taking into account
17 anywhere, the camera was doing probably 18 to 30 frames per second.
So keep in mind that this isn't a straight video. So if you're seeing and you're saying, okay, well, that could have been a bird flapping its wings because it looks like it's going tick, 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 that's actually the frames being clicked.
All right, so there's one should be coming in at 555. Boom.
At the bottom.
Now that was huge. That was a bird. See, that's the perspective you want to see. Boom. See,
right
that was a
it
bird.
Looks more like a shadow.
That's a bird.
Yeah, that one you can look at it and say, okay, that's kind of shadowy. It's a larger size.
Here's one more.
It's way
should
closer.
Be a 612.
And
Bam!
then again,
Look at that one.
That was almost
great.
Pinpoint, and it's small.
That was great. Here we go. Once again, it's coming across.
There you go. And check the speed on it.
So that video was quite busy. And we got more, but let me see. I want to see this one. At the 304 mark, 2 objects should come in the screen. If this is the right video. 304 mark. Okay, let's see. Boom, right across.
Right.
They could be birds. Maybe not. Here we go. Look again. Wow. They shot past.
All right. More than one.
2 objects. Okay. Here's another one. 6 objects are going to come in, a fleet. I call these a fleet of objects at the 202 mark. Here we go. Bam. Once again. There's a fleet of staggered objects right at the top. Look at that.
Now, I want to ask you something.
Let's watch this one more time.
Okay, and then I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay. Here's the fleet. Boom.
All right.
Okay, we'll pause.
I want to ask a question about your telescope in relation to the orientation of the telescope itself. This top corner, is that the top corner of the telescope, or is it flipped?
It's actually that's the right side. It's right side up because I didn't have the visual, the eyepiece adapter in.
Okay.
So I went straight through the back.
Okay. And the reason I asked that, because if we were looking at it and it was flipped, you would have actually seen the birds going downward.
Yeah, well, if I have this visual back end which holds the eyepiece, then it would
be
flip.
Reversed.
It would be reversed.
Okay.
But because I went directly in, it was right side up.
Okay. I just wanted to clear that up for anybody that wants to say, well, if you want to start, well, the birds are flying this way. No, they're actually flying from, I guess this would be not east to west, but southeast to northwest.
And we'll do this video, the final video here. We're not showing all of these objects. We caught 59 total.
Well, maybe what we can do is actually do a separate video with the whole thing just playing itself out.
Here's 8 objects. Another fleet coming right across the dish. Boom. Okay, we're going to do it again. Right here. Look at this. Clearly in the atmosphere. Here we go one more time. Wow. And there you have it. So we're going to go out again tonight. It should be clear. We're going to go round 2, see how many we can catch. But
well, I'll tell you what. How about this? How about tonight you just actually do a hangout and let it play? So since anybody wants to dispute whether or not something you played with CGI, whatever the case may be, if you're doing a live video, good luck.
They're a bunch of idiots if they say that. They know better. Yeah, we'll do it live. Yeah, we can do that. We'll do it live. And people can see real time what goes on. And hopefully people start caring. Because we're in a different day and time now.
All right. Well, thanks as always for watching another one of our productions. We'll see you guys later.